that you do that you report the other day when we played. Did you see when that nigga had did that damn screen? That's what you said LOL on? Remember me and London was playing the other day and that nigga was beating me, right? And then all of a sudden he tried to run a screen on me and I was sitting on that bitch and that motherfucker just cooked the sack. I thought this was...
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media, keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this shit jungle, the top always gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution. The execution, think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music, just put it in the music. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire.
Okay. Get back there. You got those, yeah. We just picked up Trey and he down there smacking on some chips or something. Oh, see. What she say? What she say? Yeah. I talked to Chetney the last time, and I told her to give me. Told her to give me a call, and I can't. That's nothing I can do.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Taking about 7 yards deep.
I'm going to let you know, supposedly the Rossi little thing was to be streamed, so I'll let you know, send that to you. She running the hurdles, the 100 and the 200 meter, 100 and the 300 meter hurdles. And so, tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, and so like I said, so last night all we've been doing was looking up on Max Prep different times of girls that's supposed to be back this year, you know. And so it's like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right. Okay, I'll let y'all know. All right. Bye. Yeah. Yeah, my daddy had called me for a second. Shit, nothing about the he retired. He ain't got another job. That motherfucker no, he had a tumor behind his eye, so he a tumor behind, so he went and had brain surgery, and took the damn tumor from behind his eye, and it was on his brain, but it was by his optical nerve that's inside by his eye, so they had to go up in his nose to remove the tumor, so they removed it. But yeah, but when he was at work, when he went back to work, they had him on light duty or whatever. But then that's when the whole COVID shit had hit. So they was talking about laying people off, and the weakest link gonna get laid off, you know. So what they were saying, yeah. So what he was saying, they had before then they was offering him a settlement for early retirement, and so it was like. I think he took like $300,000, so he went ahead and took the settlement. And so therefore he took that, and then he retired from Delta, and now he went to UPS, and he tried to get on to FedEx. And I thought he was talking about trucks, but that motherfucker talking about trucks. He talking about getting on the plane.
At their own 17-yard line.
Why can't make it move? Give me a second. So he's talking about going to Memphis or coming back up to Dallas, and then he'll fly back on the weekend in Houston.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Austin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, he did not pass the fence!
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And that'll make it third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Quick throw complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks.
Now Jones. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Seahawks nothing.
Hey, Trey. 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 Yeah. Come here.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Come here.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Crunch your noodles up. Do not put no water in it. And bring me a cup of water. And I'll put the water in your noodles. Crunch your noodles up. Bring me a cup of water. And I'll put the water in there so I can show you how to do it. I will, yeah.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's the end of the offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he'll be taken down, not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
What am I talking about? Yeah.
Throwing again. Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Wilson's pass thrown away and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, that's
10
that's
yards
great.
and a Seattle 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me,
Nigga,
their defense gave up a touchdown on the
right
first
there.
drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Complete.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
36-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's now 3rd down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
This pass, but you see it late. You were open early. So this is huge.
Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Myers able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
From the 24, Rodgers. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Packers.
To throw is Rodgers.
Get it.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. They'll run on first down. Carson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first down.
And 8 yards to go.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Wilson now operating from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Carlos Hyde was the target. And now it's third down.
Third down and 7.
Bring the thing over here. You keep moving away. Shit. I'm trying to shoot him. Right there. Here, take his ass down there.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Again, Wilson. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They run for it with Carson, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Oh, shit. All right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. final shot before half for Rodgers. He's got
Straight up, nigga. Stop, nigga.
And all the way down to the 29. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Flush to his right. And now this is intercepted.
He caught that?
Goodness. Picked off by DJ Reed. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 1-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Oh,
and they force another incompletion.
Shit.
Here's Austin.
Yo, come.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
42-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
Oh, come on, bro. Put it where you need to be.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
On third down.
That's bullshit. That's a deep fucking. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. The This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Working from the gun. Rodgers flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
And
his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Escaping the pressure. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 43 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
You can continue to run, bro. Continue to run.
In a completion of a play. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Dancing to his left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
14. Seahawks 11.
Oh, look at. That's 1 foot for it. But look at that. He didn't get his fucking foot down. He only got 1 foot down.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
something I need to be doing. What the? I got no rush. I got no rush.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes
Come on, don't foul me, God. What are you doing?
For a DB to stay with it.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
Man, get the fuck out of
the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. But it'll be 2nd down.
And 10.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer 1st. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Austin. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Third down.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
No, there's no way. No way.
In the end zone, it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Bro, I'm throwing bitch in the back of the end zone. Look how far I'm 10 yards away from either one of y'all.
Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Rolling to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. Flushed out right.
No.
They'll find Metcalf. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
There's a flag. I didn't even touch him.
In the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Timing is everything.
Nothing.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st down, it's Carson. Nice footwork at the 25. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Carson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run with Carson.
Jump! That's
and he's across the
God damn, that's bullshit.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, run play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a Packer first down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Hey, fool! He's not playing with this nigga, fool!
Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And that one almost intercepted.
Got this one.
Football here, nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Wilson wants to throw it. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Score Seahawks 25, Packers 22.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some sort.
Yeah, something.
Three. Whew.
she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't feel real. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that shit I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you're missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to LMP, they go and get yourself this thing. Just trying to link up. So much you got synced up. Pulled up in the beat up. That's the type of business, this stuff is on top. Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 20.
Damn.
5.
Go.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And incomplete as he was.
You can find your ass a TV unit to put your goddamn car.
Of course.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is in.
I don't understand that, bro.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we have a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely no way to run there.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
They was clapping.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this.
Do you think for a damn second I was trying to out think shit like that? Shit. I got up and I gave my seat to my man. No, I went to the back, right?
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
I did have these.
And he will get this into the
I
end zone.
don't know if I'm supposed to be moisturizing these motherfuckers. Supposed to be moisturizing these motherfuckers.
32 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Fuck these motherfuckers. They have seen their last day on my feet.
Make it 7-0 Packers.
No. They're embarrassing me.
Packers 7, Seahawks nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
5-yard line.
I thought I noticed my shit. I'm trying to daddy ass.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40 to the right side and complete to Metcalf. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks nothing.
She said anything?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Seahawks 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Carson. Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Daddy said something to me.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, her and Ashley are beefing. He said not beefing, not speaking. And there's a man was like, I hate to hear that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Adams. And they get it down.
Like I said, I don't know what it is.
The touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Packers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And able to find Dorsett. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
After the sack on first down, Wilson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So you ain't said when are you talking to Daniel about that? Today?
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Packers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Because you said it sounds like somebody said you and Ashley.
Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Or beat or something like that. I'm like, I don't beat. Like I said, I'm not just sitting here.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it.
Trey, put the foot out, please.
Get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Rodgers now to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling them. I'm like, it ain't me.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Your meeting already?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Yeah, I'm blowout on my shoes. Shit. Motherfucker.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field. Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
My leg was going to sleep, so I'm shaking, and then I like, damn, what the fuck is my shoestring? And I looked down, my shoestring still tied, and I shook again, and I'm like, oh, bitch.
Rodgers now on first down.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the back wall.
Complete to Adams. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4 down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing all the yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And past the 40.
That should be done over again already.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Stop rubbing it.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end.
Because what I'm saying, that's what I was saying, like, you say something to him.
They'll
And
get
I guess
3 as the
apparently,
drive continues. It's a 1st down.
he said something to
Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. It's caught.
I guess she said something.
Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
How you know she didn't want to take a picture? How you know she didn't want to take a picture?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. They'll try again with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got
I got a strong suspicion that I think
but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slimly, the second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They run again with Carson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Brings up third down and 2.
Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down.
You put up through that for me?
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Again, 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
As to you said big third down, I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Seahawks on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. escaping the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That goes for a gain of 31. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
6-yard line.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
The score, Seahawks 24, Packers 15.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and tackles because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
22-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 47. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
On first down, Carson.
Keep going, keep
running. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Right, take all the time from upstairs to put in the Washington.
And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now it's Wilson. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
15. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. To throw again, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
It's a loss of 14 that time, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Will Redmond up to make the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Final score, Seahawks.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Mrs. Bo.
Thank you for choosing Marriott.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.